ceiling got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got a real young black boy.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At power forward, Chris Boucher. At center, Jacob Perno. At point guard, Emmanuel Quickly. At the other guard positions, Grady Dick. At the other forward positions, RJ Barrett. The head coach of the visiting team is Darko Rajakovic. Introduce the starting five for your Detroit Pistons. Man in the middle, standing 6'8", number 28. Isaiah Stewart. At small forward, at 6'6", number 9, Oscar Thompson. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 12, Tobias. Shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 23, Jaden Ivey. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 2,
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Dick, Jakob Perno out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's RJ Barrett, and it's Quickly in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Thompson and Harris are their forwards, and it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, here we are, Stan, beginning of the season. Certainly, what has stood out to you so far in these early days?
Well, Kevin, there's certain guys around the league you can already see who have worked hard and made improvements to their game in the offseason. Now they're just going to have to be able to sustain those improvements and make adjustments when defenses start to figure them out.
And that's the rub, isn't it? That's the tough part of this whole thing.
Adjustments never stop. They go back and forth and back and forth.
Dick and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Here's Cunningham. Off target at the rim. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Lets it go with a three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Now Pirtle following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers. Applause for your Pistons dancers. The dance team.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Cunningham with it, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And that one, good.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Pirtle, the pass to Dick. Fires from deep. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
To the left side wing. Here's Boucher, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from 3-point range.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pistons trail by 14. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Stewart with the screen on quickly. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, he's always on the hunt. Cunningham's next shot is never far off.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's Boucher. A 3 from quickly, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Thompson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Ivy dishes to Thompson. Stewart down low. Pirtle's there. Toronto leading by 15. It's Barrett on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Cunningham for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Harris is out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Sasser in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Battle. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Battle's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Harris. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the shot goes down. Abaji's got 4 this quarter.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
To the paint. Here's Harris. The layup off target.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
There's the 3. Cans it from downtown.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Beasley. With the drive. Abaji pulls it in. And here's Toronto. They're on a 13-5 run here. Now Boucher fires the 3, cranes the three-pointer. Boucher's got 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Sasser, covered by Mitchell. From the high post, that one falls.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Abaji. On the wing, Mitchell. The three ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pistons have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Sasser, covered by Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
First free throw is good. So for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Paul Reed. Ivy comes in for Hardaway. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. And both free throws good for Beasley. The Raptors have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Lets the three fly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Flying high. Ivy with the display of athleticism.
With the assist.
44 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Quickly. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Quickly's got 9.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Cunningham against Quickly. Cunningham's shot is off. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Barrett for 3, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Cunningham. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Toronto with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot. Ooh, you were so close. One more time.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Toronto Raptors.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. So for Toronto right now, Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Barrett at the small forward. From downtown, Dick, that's good. Dick's got 21.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Stewart. Harris with it. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham, the past month has been surreal. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. 3-pointer, and the Raptors hit again from deep. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. A 3 from quickly, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Crafty move, and Stewart lays it up and in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Pirtle, the pass to Dick. From past the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Here's Pirtle. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with a triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Boucher, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And a different look here for the Pistons. Reedy's checked in for Stewart. Fontecchio's coming in for Tobias Harris. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Thompson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cade Cunningham. And he ends up missing both free throws. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Ivey. And that one hits back iron. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Battle passes to Abaji. Puts up a 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Ivey. Beasley sets a screen for Ivey. They can't stop the run with that one. Toronto, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 9.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Battle passes to Boucher. Now Mitchell. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. Now, here's Ivey. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Fontecchio. Hardaway is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Howland. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Hardaway. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Comfortable from anywhere on the floor. Hardaway Jr. will take the mid-range if you give it to him.
Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Abaji. Here's Battle. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Hardaway. Toronto grabs the miss.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Abaji. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, That's certainly the way to do it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And he lays in the alley-oop. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Hardaway from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Fontecchio. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fontecchio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Raptors have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. For 3, Mitchell. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Beasley, the pass to Howard. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 1:32 left in the fourth. Pass to Mobo. Here's Abaji from deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Grady Dick.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Shot to stop the run, and he dumps it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mobo. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Abaji. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Beasley outside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Grady Dick.